Good morning, everybody. Allow me to present my paper, which is entitled Promoting Cultural Knowledge to Improve Students' Ability in Translation. Well, let's see the first part, that is background. Culture and language are closely tied, so they need to study simultaneously. Both aspects cannot be separated from human life, where people use language to interact each other, while culture is believed as norms and value that guide and direct them how to behave and treat others appropriately, so they could be well accepted among society. What about cultural knowledge? Learners do not simply equip by their language structure, they also need to support their current competencies with cultural knowledge in order to avoid mismatching between two languages, especially in doing translating. Okay. Lado, in his study in 1979, examined the experiment on translation study language and thought, effect of translation versus interpretation. He made the following hypotheses, such as translation which proceed from surface structure to surface structure causes greater interference than delayed interpretation across languages, which stores the ideas in deep memory and expresses them later in the target language. Okay, it is different from the current study, where the researcher examined the hypothesis that cultural knowledge influences students' ability in translation tests. This research is also different from what Fasa in 2013 had conducted in his study, where he investigated the relationship between translation students' personality types and the quality of their English to Persian translation with respect to different text types. It is very clear that both research are not similar. He focused on psycholinguistic aspect, namely students' personality. If he assumed that such factor would influence the students' result on translation, this result assumed that students' knowledge both on culture of source and target language highly influence their translation products, especially in translation literary works. The sensitivity of people in cultural understanding involves their awareness and competences as a whole in order that they can grasp the similar sense in transferring information from source language to target language. Okay, there is a fact, the problems. Some learners today only terribly rely on their language competencies in doing translation tasks. The same case is also found among the foreign language learners, especially in the 5th semester students of English Literature Department, Faculty of Humanity, State Islamic University, Alauddin Makassar. The students still perform the weakness when translating text in their daily practices. Okay, now let's see the problem statement. There is only one problem statement, such as to what extent does cultural knowledge influence the student's ability in translation text into Indonesian? And the objective of the research article is determined as follows: to find to find out whether the cultural knowledge influence the student's ability in translating the text into Indonesian. Okay, now research method. The kind of the research is qualitative method that are conducted to find out whether cultural knowledge influence the student's ability in translating text into the target language. In this case is from English into Indonesian. Okay, the population is 100 students from the 6th semester, students who have studied the subject that relate to the culture, such as language and culture, translation, and cross-cultural understanding. And the sample is 70 students from class AGV26 who were taken by using random sampling. Okay, independent variable is cultural knowledge as variable that is assumed may influence students' result in translating text into target language, where dependent variable is translation ability that is assumed that may be influenced by some factors. Having collected the data, they are analyzed to find out the student's ability before and after learning and practicing the cultural translation in the form of literary text by using statistic computation, that is, by using t-test. Thus, data from translation results also are analyzed to describe how they interpret the information from the source's text into the target text. There are some studies that are relevant to the current study. The first is done by Robert Lado in 1979. The title is Language and Thought, Effect of Translation versus Interpretation. And the second is done by Victor Bechers in 2010. His research is abandoning the notion of translation inherent explicitation against a dogma of translation studies. And also Fasa in his study in 2013 investigated the relationship between translation students' personality types and the quality of their English to Persian translation with respect to different types. These studies are designed in qualitative research that examine the hypothesis, namely, there is a relationship between cultural knowledge and ability of students in translating English literary text into Indonesian. The theories which is used in this study is translation study about lexicon, grammatical, communicative situation, cultural context from source language. Thus, it also analyzes source text to find out its meaning. Finally, to reveal its similar meaning by using lexicon and grammatical structure that is matched to both language, target language, and cultural context. Yeah, that's from Larson, 1984. Next is cultural knowledge, including knowledge of various subcultures, has long been recognized as is the indispensable for translation, as it is knowledge of the application that linguistic units have in particular situational and socio-cultural contexts which make translation possible in the first place. That's according to Riccardi 2002. And then certainly the translation has equivalence with the original, since it can be as culture translating process is essential way in forming cultural identity and of positioning culture. Okay, finally we come to the research result. Actually, I have a graphic here that relate to the students' culture knowledge scores and also students' performance in translation result. Yeah, from those graphics, I just can tell you that the highest score is 85, namely for students. The highest score is 96, is only one person, and the lowest score is 67 students. The mean of student translation performance is 82.3. It means that the students can translate from source language to Indonesian language relatively well. Based on the result of correlation analysis above, it seems that p-value of 0.001 is less than 0.05 with the percent correlation value of 0.724. It means that there is a significant relationship between students' cultural knowledge and their achievement of translation. It can be said when the students understand well the target culture, they may produce good translation. In other words, they translate certain words correctly and sound as natural as the original text. Okay, there are some data they are put here, but I think I don't have to explain one by one. Okay, I just directly go to the discussion. As Larson 1984 states that in order to find out the meaning of text, it needs to use lexicon and grammatical structure to match the target language with cultural context. The researcher does not want to say that in the context of the story, where people do not highly believe in faith. Yeah, that is one example I taken from the data. The clause where people do not highly believe in faith, that is why the characters say the utterance. Therefore, it is better to translate in Indonesian by saying, dia tidak terlalu religious. It is in line with what Riccardi 2002 states that not only linguistic diversity that may help to translate into the target language, but so far external differences of historical, social, and cultural background would support translation process. The next data is also shown by saying kau sudah menjadi seorang pria, ya, in Indonesian, ya, indicates that her cultural knowledge influenced his translation, where she is able to produce the good sentence in Indonesian. It is opposite with the translation kamu adalah lelaki sejati, where the meaning is not similar to the meaning of the source language, you are already a man. When a translator has an adequate knowledge of both cultural source and target, he may produce an offer where translator try to produce a translation in which reader can easily understand its message conveyed. It is in line with what House in Riccardi state, 2002, page 98. The similar opinion also conveyed by Bahamet, 2008, who stated that intercultural translation here can help people understand better alien cultural elements as long as competent translator keep trying to subdue these hydrangeas which are related to the field of translation. Okay, now finally we come to the conclusion. Based on the result, it seems that p-value of 0.001 is less than 0.05 based on the correlation computation, with the percent correlation value of 0.724. It indicates that there is a significant relationship between cultural knowledge by translator with the result of translation. Therefore, the development of cultural knowledge about the source and target languages become very important thing. Cultural aspect must have relevance to the translation so that they can transfer the right meaning of words, phrases, and sentences from the source language to the target language. I also put one implication. Teachers should always reinforce on cultural knowledge in the translating process. They need to enrich themselves with cultural knowledge in order they can share their information to the students. It is hoped that translation teachers do not simply teach translation theory and practices, but so far they need to teach how culture may help students in translating passages. Therefore, students can translate from source language into target language more perfectly, and the translation result sounds naturally. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. Good day.